hoping for just a couple of more horse puns in that story. All right, looking out at the tropics, we have some updates to bring you at 10 o'clock. First, not a surprise, Kirk is a major hurricane now and really has nothing hindering it from further development or further strengthening as it continues through the central and then eventually North Atlantic. Not an issue. And also we have our newly named Leslie. That will follow right in the path of Kirk. So no issue for land on either of those. And good news, as I mentioned at the top of our newscast, the Hurricane Center has lowered the chance of development. Thought maybe they would kind of hold it at least through tomorrow's model runs, but we've seen consistency since earlier this week that the models are just not aggressive with anything forming. What it looks like will happen is these two systems, it's kind of a low or not even a low, excuse me, kind of a broad tropical wave that'll move out of the Bay of Campeche and one out of the Caribbean. Neither one of those really dominant, and they kind of keep each other fairly weak, and it's more of just a broad rainmaker of a broad circulation and a rainmaker across the Gulf. Now, big rains are likely for Florida, but thankfully for us, as this system were to try and get its act together early to mid next week, at that point, we've got the strong cold front moving on through and an increase in wind shear. So the Gulf of Mexico is going to become a very hostile environment for anything to try and form. That usually what occurs as you get later into the season. We start getting those stronger upper troughs that bring us cold fronts, but also increase wind shear. Now, we will start to see our rain chances increasing from a developing upper low off the Texas coast. That will start drawing some moisture, which is just off of our coast northward. You already see on our wide range of radar clouds and rain not too far south. This is when it's going to start moving northward, so kind of unrelated to that area of possible tropical development. We'll gradually see clouds increasing through the early morning hours, and then I think some spotty to scattered showers kind of passing through at times. Note this model not overly aggressive with rainfall coverage. So rain chances look to be maybe more of like a 40 to 50% over the next couple of days, which we can handle. And as far as rainfall totals go, we're not talking about very much. Now, this would be through the course of the next several days with maybe even a few showers lingering into early Sunday. The lower threat of rain and certainly the lower accumulation totals will be on the North Shore, a bit higher south of the lake, and more so as you head down toward the coast. We are already starting to see kind of a return flow and some of that cloud cover starting to move back in, so kind of partly cloudy skies over the South Shore at this hour. 76 degrees with the dew point of 70. Gradually, the humidity will be on the rise as well with temperatures in the 70s. Humidity values had been today in the more mid-upper 60s. They will likely start increasing and a more humid feel to the day over the next several days. But I'd mentioned that cold front. It should really help to knock humidity down starting on Monday and then much drier and milder as we head into the end of our forecast period, but the start of next week. Maybe not going quite fall-like with high temperatures more in the 70s, but high temperatures in the low 80s by next Tuesday and Wednesday will feel awfully nice.